And we are back, people.
Hey.
Got some intro?
We are back. Yeah, you got it? What you got? I like it.
Y'all hear it?
Was that you singing on this? Say it.
It was me, yeah.
Cigarettes on cigarettes, my mama think I stank. I got burn holes in my hoodies, all my homies think it stink. I miss my cocoa butter kisses.
My chocolate kisses.
I miss my cocoa butter kisses.
It's my chocolate kisses.
Cigarettes on cigarettes, my mama think I stank. I got burn holes in my hoodies, all my
Homeboys
homies think it stink.
I miss my chocolate butter kisses. Chocolate? Butterscotch.
I miss my
Butterscotch.
It's
Brothers
chocolate.
Original.
Okie dokie.
Hey.
I like that. I
Yeah,
like
let's
that.
go ahead and toast episode.
Wait, who was that? Who was that?
Chance the
Chance.
Rapper.
Chance the
It's like 2017 though, right?
Yeah.
He need to go. He need to go back to that.
Yeah,
he
he
does.
does, yeah,
That's
he does.
acid rap Chance.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Get back on drugs.
This
man.
episode,
back on
this is 14,
drugs,
right?
what?
Episode 14.
Yeah, this 14, right?
That's
yeah.
what it is, then,
Yeah.
man. I love
Yeah.
it. We
Yeah.
almost there, baby.
Let's toast to it. Up to it. Down to it. Forget those that don't do it. We do it because we used to it. Peace, my family.
Dang, I had already hit the table.
And we practiced this prior to.
Yeah, we did.
We practiced. I don't remember.
Definitely
I don't
practiced.
Hey,
recall.
I definitely can't hear y'all either in my headphones.
can't?
I can't.
Chuck,
I mean, I don't want to be.
do this for us, then. Do this right here. Can you still hear us? Let's try
Yeah,
that. Then.
okay, let's get it.
Because this is going pretty good, man. We on episode 14, man.
Okay, I can hear you. Oh, we good
Yeah,
now. We good now.
okay,
Okay, that's
okay.
all I want.
Goodness.
Yeah. K got everywhere you at. Because we miss you.
KK.
K.
Oh yeah, shout out.
Oh,
to
but
KK.
shout out to Oya because she doing her thing.
yeah.
She
We gonna do
definitely
that.
turned us up,
We gonna
but she
do-
can't hear us. You know what I mean? To see what's-
She came in like an hour early.
Yeah.
Oya did. Put it
Dedicated.
all together.
Oh, yeah, and she looking good today.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
Extra
looking
good.
She got the
Fine friend.
that
Yeah.
wolf on her feet. She got that
Yeah.
wolf on her feet.
I like that tattoo on her thigh, too.
Oh, she do got the snow boots.
She
on
got the
today.
that's the all wolf.
You said she repping Crenshaw with them neighborhood nips.
Oh,
What?
with the
Ooh,
neighborhood
that was
nips.
good one. I caught it.
Yeah, well, it was
Yeah.
pretty good, man. KK, she
Yeah.
normally here, man. It's her birthday weekend.
Turned up.
And,
She
she's
passed
been-
out right now.
She's been drunk since Thursday.
Since
Yeah.
that- no, since
shots.
last Sunday.
It was Sunday.
Last Sunday
Yeah,
because
yeah.
she didn't record us
Yeah,
last Sunday.
Yeah. So
Goddamn K.
but miracles work. And now we got Miss Oya right here. She said she been sitting on the bench for a long time.
Oh, yeah,
ready
she
to
ready.
play. She
Oh,
came with her
yeah.
Hey,
boots. They
put
was-
her in the game, coach.
She the first lady I know with snow boots with laces on there. She came ready for the game.
Hey, get up off
Ready?
my friend.
Put her in the
Sharp.
game, coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sharp.
Hey.
Come on.
Episode 14. So hey, this is what
It's
it is.
14?
Is there- Yeah,
14.
14.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We still, what, 13 on the loose, huh? We ain't caught 13
We
yet.
ain't- not yet.
We right at R. Kelly's age limit.
Yeah.
Okay.
right there.
We got one more episode, man, before we switch it up.
Yeah.
Later
Yeah.
on in the show, we're going to talk about that. But my name is Smoother Barber,
Got said Jack.
I'm Chuck
and we
D.
got a special guest in the house, and she go by the name of
Drekkia, right?
Drekkia Rice.
Right.
Now, Rice is your last name?
No, my actual last name is Morning, like good morning.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Facebook wouldn't let me use my real last name, so I had to be creative and come up with something different.
Drekkia Rice. And it's very unique because what you do?
I'm actually a spoken word artist.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I do all things related to art. So right now I'm currently the Arts and Education Program Manager for the state of Arkansas. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
help artists and art organizations get funds to implement art into the academic system.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That's what's
Wow,
up. That's what's up. That's what's
very
up.
different. Yeah. So how can they find you? How can they reach you?
Y'all can reach me anywhere. Actually, if you follow my website, www.drekkia.com, that's Drekkia. My mama added a couple of extra letters, but that's okay.
Mm.
It's definitely Drekkia, but it's spelled like Drekkia, so Drekkia. If you follow my website, you can actually find all of my other social media platforms.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That IA threw me off, too.
Yeah.
I just say Drekkia.
Yeah,
Drekkia.
because Safari don't spell it like that. Cause
Oh,
when I
no.
type it in on Safari,
Yeah.
she don't spell it like that.
Can you
Sorry.
Safari.
can
yeah.
you intro
on my iPhone?
Can you intro the Three Guys No Lies like you do the well we'll talk about the glass chat, but intro like that. I love that.
What's up, everybody? It's the poet, the artist, the creator, and energy curator, and master motivator, Drekkia Wrights, and we're live in the 501, and you know what's up.
Oh yeah.
That was real good.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
I like how it went over the Three Guys No Lies, and you were still talking.
Oh,
That's good. Like,
Yeah.
I like that.
I got one. Hey guys, this is Chuck D. I am your intellectual enhancer, and you are listening to Three Guys No Lies. Yeah, that's Three Guys No Lies at gmail.com. Yeah.
That's
Oh
really
yeah.
good. You
Oh yeah.
practice-
That was on the spot?
Yeah.
You talking about
yeah.
you can't think fast.
Yeah.
Man.
Hey man, I told you that in confidence, sir.
Wow, break the code. Don't break the code now.
My mama say I'm a slow thinker. Dang.
That was good. That was real
Yeah.
good.
I've been thinking
Hey,
about
Chuck, you
that.
got some nice skin, man. I
Thank
didn't want
you.
to tell you that.
Thank you. I drink a lot of water.
Oh,
A lot of water.
That's
A lot of
good.
lemon water.
Yeah, he drinking Michigan water. That stuff it be yellow. He got a whole bunch
Because
of yellow
it's
water.
lime in it, brother.
I was like, dude, what
Maybe you
really
need
do
to
something
boost
for?
your immune system with the Rona running around.
I'm good.
Yeah, look at your skin. Look at Rona. Rona was sitting on there right now.
Rona on
It's
me?
definitely in your dreads. When the last time you washed them dreads? Okay.
Man, hey man, yeah. Speaking of Rona, all right.
The Rona.
So has it impacted any one of y'all?
No
Man.
personally. Nothing personally, but it's just typical stuff that you would do with any other code. You gotta,
Wash your
you know,
hands.
It affected me.
yeah, you gotta keep your personal space. You have to wash yourself. You have to wash your hands. You know, don't be breathing all on people. Don't let them breathe all on you. It's just common knowledge, honestly. And it's, wash your hands when you come out the bathroom. And I've heard plenty of stories where certain people don't do it. You know,
Oh, yeah.
Certain people.
of a certain variety.
Oh, I'm going to say it. Once
Speak
it's
on
my
it.
turn, I'm going to say it.
Okay.
White people.
Okay.
Of that vocabulary. White people.
Yeah.
Definitely don't wash their hands.
You know what's funny is to me though, like it's like when they use the bathroom in public, right? Doing a number two, and then they wipe one time and then get up and just walk straight out the
they
bathroom.
walk
Hey, how
straight
you know
out.
they
First of
wipe
all,
one time?
Because all you hear, you can hear the toilet tissue just come down, right? And all you hear is, whoosh,
You
and then
listen pretty
they
hard
flush the
then.
toilet. They flush the toilet real quick and just walk right on out.
Listen, man.
Right.
Whoa.
That's why, that's why they walk like
Facts.
that.
Look, I've been affected though by Corona, and I'm like y'all. I've been kind of emotional, so I actually been planning this event called Poetry Out Loud, and Poetry Out Loud is a national recitation competition for high school students, and we've been working on this like literally since last year, recruiting schools. I even got the Arkansas School for the Blind.
Oh,
They
wow.
were actually going to be participating.
What's up?
And it was going to be this Saturday at the Ron Robinson Theater, and Thursday, Ron Robinson hit me up, and the director of the Arts Council was just like, yeah, this is a big risk, so we're going to go ahead and cancel it. So my feelings really got hurt, you know, because a lot went into that project. Like, when I say a lot, I was ready to put a lot of people on, put a lot of money in different people's pockets. We done brought in, you know, a diverse group of people this year, because this competition been going on for years, and this is my first year coming on to do it. So, man, I feel like my heart got snatched out of my
So
body.
did it get canceled or just delayed?
Postpone.
Well, it's canceled because it's a part of a national competition, and then whoever won from our state competition was actually going to win a trip to Washington to D.C. to go compete in nationals, which they would have had a chance to win like $20,000 if they won first place, $10,000 for second, third place $5,000, and then fourth through 12th would have won $1,000, and that was scheduled for April 26th, and then the National Endowment for the Arts, which, you know, spearheads the Poetry Out Loud competition, they hit us up yesterday and was like, yeah, we're not moving forward with the competition, so the whole thing is just canceled.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, that's rough.
Talk
I know how
about
it is.
pain.
Yeah, I know how
That's
it
a
is.
different kind of pain, you know?
Yeah. You invest all your time and energy in it.
Right, that's all I've been focused on.
Yeah, that was your baby.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
But maybe it happened for a reason though. Maybe it's something else you got to do.
You know
in the
what?
midst of you waiting.
We say that it happened for a reason. I feel like that's a way to cope with the reality, like damn, that shit happened for no reason. But you know what? It happened for a reason. We have to make ourselves believe that so that we can move on. But
I know the school shut down for a reason because my wife's car is down and I've been running the kids to school.
That's what happened.
And yeah, so
for
it's like I ain't got to
For
worry
the
about it.
best.
We got to get her new one. She done messed her engine
He
up.
saw the best in you.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Listen, man. Listen, now, folks, people out there in the world, wash your hands. If you go to the gym and even if I've witnessed this, like men will, from what I see, I'm on the men's side, they will go in there, take a shower with no shower shoes on, just nasty, bruh. Go in the bathroom, bare bottom feet,
Yep.
and shave. just like shave their hair, don't wipe up or nothing.
gym?
Shave the like I'll be in the sun and the sun is like right across from the bathroom, so you can see people in the mirror.
Yeah.
But they'll go in there, do all types of stuff, like go in the bathroom, use the bathroom, and don't wash their hands, go straight in there and go work out. Like just folks just nasty, bro.
Yeah.
Just wash your hands, bro. Wash
Yeah.
your hands and quit touching your face.
Yeah.
Quit
Right.
touching your face all the time. Wash your face or something. You know what I mean? Do something.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
What'd you say?
I touch my face a lot.
Yeah, you'll never know until they tell you to quit touching your face how much you
And
touch
every
your
time
face.
you
Right.
touch, you be like, dang, I don't
Yeah.
touch my face. I don't touch my face like that unless I'm like washing it or something. I really don't touch my face.
I don't. Well, because I cut hair, so I don't.
Yeah.
I don't like touching people and then touching my face
Yeah.
or whatever. But yeah, I mean,
And,
just
and
take.
also for barbers too, man, and stylists, like we definitely gotta sanitize the
Yeah.
place because it's easy to catch.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think it's gonna impact us as well as
Nah,
barbers and stylists?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think. I hope
Not
not.
gonna mess up the money.
Well,
Oh.
shoot,
Everybody
if they
still wanna
closing
look
down
good.
schools and the NBA,
Well, you know, in Chicago, they closing down dining restaurants.
yeah,
Like
see,
you can't go in there. You just get
any
it to go.
public place like
Yeah.
that. You know?
Like I think Apple is closed and Nike.
I'm tell you,
Oh, y'all know at the hospital, my niece actually went to the hospital yesterday. She got the flu. And Baptist, they made them sit outside. And when my
Wow.
niece had to use the bathroom, they brought out like the porta potty thing.
yeah.
Dang.
And I was like, hey, you use this.
You just want to sit outside in the waiting room?
No, outside in the cold.
Oh wow,
Wow.
Yes,
that's crazy. Yeah,
thanks.
I mean, but you do have to protect the bulk of people.
Protect.
Yeah,
What I say?
protect. I say protect.
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 He
Yeah,
said
so-
protect. You have to protect.
Come on, man. You been
Protect.
Okay, I'm
bathroom.
sorry.
Protect.
Yeah,
You
you
was
can
in
say-
bathroom earlier now. Don't be getting
What do you say? Bathroom.
bathroom.
With a whole bunch of F's. But yeah, you really gotta protect the bulk of people, man. So, I think it's gonna get worse before it gets better.
I think
And,
it'll be over in the next couple of weeks. They'll probably find
I give it
vaccine.
a month or two, and then
Maybe.
if they do that, I feel like energy.
Mhm.
The energy company need to actually shut down too.
Well, they
and
say they
just
weren't
post all
gonna.
my
They
bills.
weren't gonna do a shut off.
Yeah, they're not doing any shutoffs.
What?
Yeah,
Well, I'm
they're
about to
not.
run this back up then.
It's just 30 days, sir. It's just 30 days.
Well, that's a
You
whole.
be crying in
that's
April.
a blessing. You see, remember what I was telling you about? Like things work for us. Like it was a reason why the coronavirus is still going on because I didn't have the money to afford my energy bill for 3 places
Look
right
at
now.
God
But
working.
look at God. Look at that
Amen.
high
Willie
source.
Woo! I wish y'all
Look
could
at
see
that
me
high
shouting right now.
source.
I don't think that's how it's working.
It ain't working like that.
God ain't working in your favor on that
He
one.
working my favor all the time.
Oh yeah,
Chuck don't believe it though. Chuck don't believe
I
it.
definitely believe it.
Yeah.
Working in your favor, you speak it in favor.
Yeah.
You talk it through.
Got to. Hey man, so what we got, Chuck?
We doing a question of the
I
day.
want to do a question, man. I got
Question of the day from
I know,
3guysnolies@gmail.com.
That's 3 guys.
Yeah.
At gmail.com. Let's get it. Say
3guysnolies@gmail.com.
Bow, 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 bow.
That's funny, but you are so loud.
I can't hear myself. I don't know. I can't
You
hear.
can't hear
from-
yourself?
I can't hear. No, I can't hear nothing. Anyway,
How can you hear me? But you can't hear the
I can hear you, but I can't hear what's coming on from the interface.
Oh, okay.
But that's neither here nor there. It says met her in a building gym. This queen was perfection. He started off good. He said we dated. 8 months later, she's pregnant and moves in. She gets high, eats, and sits on the couch drinking Hawaiian punch by the gallon. Found out she's not pregnant. Just gaining belly fat to trick me. I need advice.
Wow.
Yeah, it went south fast.
My first question: whose name is on the house?
Probably is. He moved her in.
Oh, well, kick it to the curb.
Bye. He got catfish in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like she really played him for the
She like a real deal. What's it called? A hobo sexual.
Hobo sapien.
Hobo sapien. Yeah. Yeah. This.
Why is she drinking a whole gallon of
That shit nasty. It don't even taste the same.
give me
That
gas.
Hawaiian punch has changed their recipe or
It
something.
gives me gas.
I ain't drunk Hawaiian punch in years, bro.
Man.
She
Got a little
childish for
aftertaste.
drinking Hawaiian punch. First of all,
It was different when we was little.
yeah.
Just different.
Damn.
They put
I don't know about that
8
situation,
months.
though.
So she
8
lied
months.
for 8 months.
8
though.
months that she was pregnant.
Yeah, she got to
I mean,
move around.
First of all, there's a lot of missing questions. How did you find out she wasn't pregnant eventually? I mean,
I don't know. I had somebody do that to me too. I got
For
a whole
8
bunch of
months?
horror stories. I mean, this lady,
horror stories. Wow.
she pretended like she had the baby.
Dang.
That serious.
Wow.
So when you
Show
called her,
me
was she
face.
like, shut up, baby?
She
She
showed me
get money
pictures.
out of you?
Man, she showed me pictures and everything of the baby. It was her firstborn. And then out of nowhere, she was like,
That's what you get. Why you didn't know
I
what
gave
the
my life
firstborn
to
looked
God,
like?
and I just wanted to tell you that I'm sorry for lying to you. So, bitch, you lied to me the whole goddamn year. It's a true story. Yeah,
Wow.
true story.
That's actually kind of your fault. How you didn't know how the firstborn looked?
I mean,
Yeah,
Who
it must have been a
remembers?
little one night, little dippy
no,
and dip
it
out
wasn't.
situation.
It wasn't. But who remembers like what their firstborn looked like? It's not my firstborn. It was her firstborn. So I seen baby pictures. I'm like, oh, okay. But she had
Dang,
something
you probably
hidden
could've
though.
been like,
She had
damn,
something
they
to say.
look alike.
Yeah, I'm gonna use this one right here.
So were y'all talking constantly the whole time, or
The
did
whole
y'all take a
time.
break?
We was still, cause I was actually leaving from Oklahoma to move here. So she was like, I knew you was gonna break it with me. I didn't want to do a long distance relationship. She's like, I
Yeah.
knew you was gonna break it with me. That's why I'm pregnant. That's why I didn't want to tell you I was
Wow.
pregnant. I'm like, dang. So we stayed together, long distance relationship this whole time. Then she was like, I'm really not pregnant. I wasn't pregnant.
That's
Boy,
that's
it's crazy.
psycho.
Yeah.
Don't you think that's kind
Yeah,
of
that's
psycho?
crazy.
To carry on that kind of life for that long.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Hey, but I mean, it's all right. It's a lot of people, mamas out here who still lying to them about who they daddy is.
Facts.
So
Facts.
Facts.
Right.
that's a lot of psychos out
Super
here.
fact.
Yes, it is.
Dang, so do he need to get rid of that girl though?
Yeah, you definitely do.
Kick it to the
Hey
curb.
man,
Left
I,
to the
I
left.
stopped talking to women for less. For less.
Yeah.
It don't
than
take
that.
much.
Nah,
Yeah.
it don't take
What's
much.
less? Give us an example.
Okay, I'm gonna give you something similar. Like I was dating this chick and like we got intimate, and she told me that like she was on the birth control patch, and or whatever. So like maybe like 30 days later, she was like, "Yeah, I missed my period. I may be pregnant." So I was just telling you, I'm like, "Oh, wait a minute. You said that you was on the birth control patch." She was like, "No, I didn't. I never said that." I said, "Oh, nah." I said, "I'm gonna call you back." Blocked her real quick. I don't know if she had the baby or not.
Wow, you probably got
Yeah.
a baby out here.
Nah, I don't know. I seen her like a couple of years ago, and she had no baby with her. He may have been 2 by now. I don't know. Hey man,
You got
hey,
free world babies out
yeah,
here. just
nah,
running
I don't, bro.
around.
Hey man, don't lie, bro. That's stupid, man.
Yep.
So I don't know. It ain't mine. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't care.
I stopped talking to one because I ain't gonna lie. Her son was ugly. I'm sorry. It's mean to say, but it's like I try to date to where.
Maybe the
where-
DNA did just.
no, I try to date to where like the son could or the child could pass as part of me, but this one was like he was.
This nigga dating.
Yeah, he had red hair and blue eyes and big lips, and it was a bad combination. It was like
Sound cute though.
no, no. If you would have saw it, it was like yeah. What was
That's messed up,
the
man.
Mad TV? Remember Mad, the
Yeah.
Mad magazine or whatever it was.
Yeah.
That mixed with a little bit of nigga.
So he was mixed. Was he? Did?
Yeah, he was mixed. It was
Oh.
yeah. The mama was mixed with a whole bunch of stuff. She was like German, Hispanic, Irish, and a whole bunch of stuff. She
Real
was like
exotic. Okay.
What she look like though?
she was straight. Yeah. It was a coworker that became physical,
Hey,
and
look,
then she
though.
wanted it to make it more. But I was like,
Your son ugly.
Son.
Yo,
Did
son.
you ever
I
tell
was
her
like,
why?
I don't want to take him to Walmart.
Damn, that's really kind of deep. I mean, kids, you supposed to like think they cute, even though sometimes they ugly. Hey, but don't y'all think about that? Like, when you tangling and tango dancing and stuff with people, don't y'all think about like genetic compatibility? Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
I do.
I think that's important. Like,
It is.
dang, would our mix look good together?
Yeah. I can have
I
some
don't know.
pretty little girls out here. I could.
Yeah, I could.
I could. I could.
Look, that's important though.
So have you ever like broke up with somebody because you didn't think they was compatible, childbirth wise? What's it called? Like sexual. You know what I mean? Like
Dang.
Like being able to have.
breeding wise, like
Yeah.
breeding.
Like, damn, I wouldn't breed with you. I mean, I ain't never had to break up with nobody, but I just knew in the back of my mind, like, if a mistake was to ever happen, knock, Walgreens, Plan B, abortion clinic. No.
My plan A is not to have sex with that person though. I'm not. Mm-mm.
I always
You
be
selective.
Yeah, I'm very selective.
I always
I'm
be
not doing
skeptical about women that like got cross eyes and be like, I don't know about that. And then we have a little cross eyed little baby. Then how I'm explaining that? Like, what's wrong with him? I don't know.
Child
This,
of God.
it. For years though, till I was like 30, 29. I didn't date women that wore crochet braids. Cause back in the day, like the women, they never got
About the one.
they never got enough crochet braids, enough bags. So you see like three
it's always loose spots or something like I sleep heavy. Like what?
I always was at like an
Man, I
all
can't
time
stand
no, I
that.
never. Yeah,
There's
so
some girls walking
I just
around
broke
like
that
that,
curse though. I just broke that curse. Yeah, but they got to be a full thing. You got to look
What-
real. Yeah.
Okay. Crochet come in
But I was
so
saying,
many different styles nowadays.
No to crochets. I was out there. I was a whole advocate. Like they be out there at the abortion clinics. No, we won't go. I was out there. I wouldn't do it.
Hey man, it's funny because we had a whole conversation about crochet braids one time, like women with crochet braids. I think it was you and somebody else said they wouldn't date women.
Yeah.
Like, no, I can't date her. She got crochet braids.
Yeah.
Her standards are too
Yeah.
low. I'm like,
But
wait a minute, sir.
It's different now. Like,
Crochet braids can be really nice. You know, you
It
gotta learn
can.
the skill.
True,
Now, I
true.
done had some crochet braids. Mine be clean. Like I do the front row individuals with my little crochet faux locks when I used to have the little treads. I was cute.
see, I changed my mind now, but I'm talking about just back then. I was horror movies all through my head, just
Now
playing
the old
through.
school crochet braids. Now those,
Hurt.
I don't even know how you even be possessed to put that in your head. That shit is.
Said looking it up
You-
right now.
Yeah, I've seen so many hairstyles. I forgot what crochet braids look
yeah,
like.
You gotta
You
go
looking
to
it
the.
up?
I'm looking it up. I'm
You
like,
gotta go
No,
to
it's
like
a variety now.
2000s,
yeah,
brother.
yeah, it's a big difference now. but-
Those real
Lots.
good, but boy, back then it
Yeah.
was. It was.
That's them little bad little girls.
Yeah.
Like the ones from the hood.
this-
Yeah.
this
They
is
have crochet
acceptable,
braids.
but-
I wouldn't
Yeah.
date a woman with like if her kids had
Old school
all
ones.
like silver teeth in their mouth.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't doing it.
Oh yeah. But that means she got some good snacks at the house too.
A lot of snacks.
You gotta
Yeah.
pay attention to your kids' hygiene too. I
Nah,
couldn't-
man, she got Rice Krispie treats. She got Pop Tarts.
So you over there?
Green
She-
pops.
Green
Lunchables.
Pops.
She got stuff that's hard to chew if she got a kid with hard teeth.
She got cherry and blueberry Pop Tarts. You be like, dang,
You
bro, they
over
both
there,
good.
Chuck?
Yeah, I get both of them.
No, cinnamon maple. I mean,
Drink it.
cinnamon
Ooh,
brown
cinnamon.
sugar. That's
See,
You
that's
got
adult.
kids?
That's adult Pop
Do I
Tarts.
have
Right.
kids?
You got kids?
I do. I have a daughter niece. Like that's my baby. That's
How old
my
is she?
child.
A
You
daughter
said what?
niece, a daughter niece.
Oh,
our
Yes,
daughter niece.
She's
Okay.
7. Her name is Mariana Morning, and
That's
she
what's
is
up.
a dancer. She code. I don't know if y'all ever seen my IG stories, but my baby don't play. She tap into like a different spirit when she dance. Like
what's
I
up.
know she takes it serious. And this past, couple of weekends ago, they danced against dancing dolls. So she do majorette stuff. So you know when they get out on the dance floor, they be like mad,
Extra.
like battle rapper dancers.
Mm-hmm.
So they be like going hard.
So
That's
could
what's
you date a man with kids?
Yeah.
what's the limit? What's the limit?
That's a good question. What's the
Hey,
limit?
Because you whistled with that one.
Clearly, I don't got a limit because I was with one that had 6.
Damn.
How old are you?
I was young.
How old are you?
I'm 26 now.
26.
How was that
Yes.
nigga 45?
That nigga, he retired 2 jobs.
Nah.
Now I'm just a greedy
30.
Waffle House now.
He was
I
30?
agree.
I mean, shit.
30 with 6 kids.
He was
Hit
a
her with
rolling
the
stone.
tube stay.
I was 18. He's 22. He was already on.
Yeah, he was a
Rolling.
rolling stone.
Dang.
Yeah, he got
Don't
started
blame him,
early.
though. He just wanted to be fruitful. The Bible says multiply.
No.
So that's what he
Yeah,
was
and
doing.
that nigga just like to fuck.
Yeah, exactly. You can't blame
That
everything.
nigga got raw dogging.
Raw
Call him raw
dogging.
dog pain. What you call you? Road dog. They call me road dog.
Papa was a rolling stone.
Yeah, he was on that.
Yeah, I could. Yeah. I don't mind dating women with kids.
What's the limit though?
4 or 5.
4 or 5.
4 is good for me.
I want
4.
7 kids.
Because I got 4 for myself, so I'm good.
You 26 and you don't have any. Well, you have one niece daughter. You want 7 kids?
Yeah. You trying to say I'm too old or something?
No. I'm saying I was just thinking about that because there's gonna be back to back to back to back to back.
I
back
want
to
mine
back.
to be stair-step kids. Like, I want them to be close in age. I mean, I think my mom, I grew up with 5. Well, my daddy, I mean, I'm not sure how many he had. I don't even think he's sure. But the ones that I grew up with, you know, in my household, my mom had 5. And, like, I feel like, you know, our relationship is so dope. And I feel like I really learned love and, like, really looking out and loyalty from them. So that relationship, man, I feel like you couldn't replace that kind of love. So I would love to have a group of kids and be able to recreate that and make something like that so much stronger.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I want a big team, and I think kids are investments. Like I think that shit hard to try
Facts.
to raise a child, but like If you do it right, you know, it could pay off.
7, that's a lot of whoopings. You're going to be tired. Because somebody going to do something.
You know how many phones you going to have to check?
Yeah, this is social media age, too.
Man,
That's hard.
man, I just called my stepdaughter.
She wildin'?
How old is she?
14. She just turned 14.
She wildin'?
Man.
Praying for you.
Can we go ahead and head into the said it because of this? Please.
Can we head into the said it?
My 16.
I done got depressed just thinking about it.
My
I'm
16
gonna talk about it.
good. I
That's
just
what
watch
you
him like
think.
I be on his. I be in his phone. It's
Him.
just like,
You saying the key word, him.
Yeah. Wow, that's tough, man.
Yeah.
No, it is. And
It's
the
time
age
for
getting younger and younger.
said it. Said it. Once I'm done, I just might regret
I
it.
just dance like I can hear it.
So, stepfathers, step-parents, stepmothers, how do you go about disciplining stepchildren? If you have a stepchild, does your spouse allow you to discipline their kids? Physical versus just punishment, or like what is the middle ground? What is the where are you agreeing to say, okay, this is what you can do or this is what you can't do? Because some of us are not okay. I feel like crying right now because it's like you ever just want to punch somebody in the goddamn mouth so hard.
You got to dig a little deeper. You got to go.
Man,
pull it all out,
It's
though.
like, goddamn, how many times? You know, it's like, how many times do I got to tell your ass? You know, all right, my stepdaughter.
Yeah, let it out. Let it out, sir.
Breathe out.
Let him use it. Let him use it.
Let them out. Just,
Take your time.
yeah.
All right, so, you know, I even posted it on Facebook about asking what's a good cell phone monitoring app. You know, so then people gave me some good suggestions, kid blocks and stuff like that. And some people were just saying, just snatch your phone at any given moment.
Yeah.
And that's what we did.
I think I told you throat punch. I
Yeah.
don't think I commented on it, but that's what I was thinking.
But yeah, we ended up finding some stuff. She was texting a little boy.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like pretty much trying to get her to sneak out of the house. I don't know where he thought she stayed. I guess he think we stay in Maumelle, but we stay in Little Rock. But he was trying to get her to come over to her friend's house because her friend stays close to him so they could do it. So we, you know, my wife had the phone, so we started, you know, texting back like we was her.
Uh-huh.
And it led to some more stuff, you know, and of course, the
Nah, you gotta tell us. You gotta give us details.
man, the dick pic came
The
out.
whole dick pic in your picture.
no,
Man, the whole goddamn, I deleted that shit so quick because I ain't want no Chris Hansen to pop out on me like it was me trying to
He
get
sent
it.
that to y'all?
Yeah.
Like while y'all had the phone?
Yeah.
Oh, he was ready.
Yeah, he was ready, yeah.
About that
Like,
life.
ready like a little Caesar pizza.
Man.
Did he take it with his face in it? Like, oh,
No, it was no face attached.
he was ready. He was butt naked. He was ready.
Man, but it's like, you know, and then she gonna, I wasn't even in the punishment part. My wife snuck off and started talking to her about it without me.
Yeah.
You know, so the my stepdaughter was like, it was a girl. This was before my wife actually knew that I knew it was a dude because my wife didn't have the phone anymore. I had it when he sent that.
Yeah.
So that's how I had confirmation that it was a little boy that was sending it to him.
Yeah.
So my wife got fed the lie that it was a girl I was chatting to. She was talking about doing some TikTok and stuff like that. So I told her next morning, I said, that wasn't no goddamn girl. That was a full-blown boy. You know what I'm saying? It was like, he sent how you know? I said, he sent a dick pic. Why wouldn't you tell me? I'm like, we ain't talked. You know, I didn't know you was about to talk to this girl. She didn't include me in nothing. And it's like, how does a stepfather or step-parent who's not blood related to the child, well, like, what's the limits? And what, to the parents who are blood related, what do you allow? Are we allowed to whip them?
So what was the punishment? Did she get a whooping?
Her phone is gone completely.
Forever.
Probably until she can, you know, buy her own.
Yeah.
Yeah, my stepdad, when he came into our household, it was 4 of us, and then he had 3 of his own. And he told my mama, like, straight up, like, if you want me to love you, I'm gonna treat your kids just like I treat mine.
Yeah.
And he used to whoop our ass, beat our ass. I'm talking about, like, I feel it in my back still. But I used to hate him growing up, man. I'm like, this dude, I really hate him. He's just aggressive.
Yeah.
But I love him more than I love my own dad now. Because my mama gave him that free reign, saying, okay, because she needed that man to be in our life. Because I was a badass kid.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, he turned me into the man that I am today. And she didn't put no limitations on what he can do as far as like discipline, because he loved his kids and he loved us just as much.
Right.
If you're in a situation and you don't allow that parent, that co-parent to actually play their part, then you make it harder for both parties.
Right.
Because you're still dictating what I can do and what I can say to the kids.
Yeah.
So I disagree with that. Like, you got to tell me, I'm going to do what I got to do.
Right.
Because I know how I raise my kids.
So when you was a kid, you be like, I bet my daddy can whoop your ass though. But in return, your dad like, dang, nice like this. I wish.
Nah, my stepdad would be like, but you can't. And then bing, bing, bing,
Yeah.
bing. That's how the type of nigga he was.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I think it depends on the age too. You know, with small kids, I feel like it should be appropriate. You know, you gotta pop them a couple of times. But you know, when you get to a child that's in middle school, high school, you're not gonna be able to be physical with them. You're gonna find alternative ways to discipline.
Yeah.
You don't agree with you having sex at this age, so now you got to go into the whole talk about, you know, why you shouldn't have sex at this age, why it's inappropriate, why you shouldn't sneak out, and like explain all of that to them. But like trying to whoop them,
I mean,
that's not gonna work, because first of all, they're gonna be out here. They're gonna eventually get to that point where they're gonna want to have sex, and you don't want to create a space where they don't feel like they can come and talk to you, because they're going to do it. Like they're going to do it. So you gotta teach them about it so that they can be responsible, because there's absolutely not one thing you're gonna be able to do to stop them from popping that coochie or popping that dick.
Yeah. So, but what about the authority from the stepdad? Is he authorized to actually speak about this? I know whoopings are not happening nowadays.
Especially being a man too. Like, so I feel like his perspective is valuable. So if he come to her with some valuable information and like put his foot down, like, hey, you know what, this is inappropriate. You're going to be disciplined for this situation, and this is why. And moving forward, I hope you can be open enough to come to me or your mama to talk about a situation like this if you feel like you're ready to get out there and do this, because you want them to operate in a safe way. But definitely if you with somebody, like, y'all gotta be with each other on the same accord, and especially when it comes to discipline, because you don't want one person to look like they have more authority than others. Like, I can't stand seeing a parent situation where an adult, and especially like probably a step parent, like, hey, if you don't do this, I'm gonna tell your mama.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Your words should be powerful enough so that they know you're not playing, and what you mean is word, like it's bond. Like, hey, I'm saying this to you out of a loving space. You need to listen and respect me.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. I feel like nowadays you have to come with a different plan to reaching kids, because social media is so prominent in their lives. Like, they're gonna get on there regardless or whatever. So I mean, so you have to like adapt a different approach to talk to kids, and you don't really necessarily have to whoop them or discipline them. I mean, a good talking, you know what I mean? Because she didn't do anything wrong. It was a little boy, so maybe you probably need to reach out to
she
him.
had agreed to have sex with him.
Oh no! Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay, you left that out.
Yeah.
So have y'all had to talk with her already about sex?
Not in depth.
So we can't blame her because
she doesn't know.
No, it ain't the fact. It's the fact. My issue is I don't care if she was interested or intrigued or curious about sex. It's the fact that she lied to her mama.
No.
When your mama confronted you,
I
you
got
talking
you.
about it was a little girl that you was texting with.
Yeah.
When it was a full-fledged boy, and you lied to your mama's face, and you continue on with that lie, and you happy hunky-dory eating cereal in the morning like ain't shit happened.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When I'm looking at you knowing the truth, but I ain't said shit because me and your mother haven't had a chance to talk about it yet. That's my issue.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it's like you that comfortable with lying, dog-faced ass to your mama. You know.
Do you have full range though to discipline?
No,
We're not
it's
talking
like
about
I haven't
but as
done
far as-
anything. The worst thing I've done to her children is made her son hold 2 Bibles. And after 5 minutes, he was crying with with the Fences. What's the lady name from Fences? With Denzel
Oh
Washington?
yeah.
Them snot trails coming out his nose.
I forgot her name. I know you.
Yeah, but that's the worst. I've never put my hands on them. You know, and I wouldn't want to do it until it got to that point.
Yeah.
But it's like if me and her can work together, it shouldn't have to come to that physical
That's
point.
true. That's
Yeah.
true.
So
Yeah.
that's not even a goal, but it's just nipping this shit in the bud so it won't keep happening over and over again.
Yeah. You probably should have told your wife
Yeah.
beforehand, so she would have known. Like, hey. She was trying.
Yeah,
to
but
fuck.
this is the thing though. It's like I had saw it. We took her phone, and I had it in the bedroom, and I was in there. She stays up and watches like Cold Case or some shit like that. So
ID channel.
Yeah, and I fell asleep. So when I wake up, you know, I take the dogs out and I piddle paddle around, but she's still asleep. And when she gets up, her daughter gets up at the same time, and they discussed it before I even had a chance to talk to her. So it was like, all right, we could have brought our minds together and figured this out. I didn't get that chance though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, man, I'm sending you a pat on the back for being so concerned and wanting to be involved.
Yeah.
I don't. What father wants a little
That's true.
fast?
I think that's what
ass?
make it real intense too, because it's a girl.
Yeah.
Girls want to have sex too, just like boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But think about this: if it was a boy, would your reaction be the same?
Yeah. Well, if he was being, you know, at that age,
and
yes,
then
it would be the
lying,
same at that
Just
age.
don't lie to me.
At that age, you know, if he was honest about it, like, hey, said I'm thinking about sex, I'm be like, all right, this is what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? Yada this. You not ready, honestly. You know, you don't know what all's entailed. But as far as just, I need a nigga. That was like one of her. Yeah, that was like. Checked her Snapchat a while back. She was like, I need a nigga. And then
Damn.
It's the music
yeah,
she
and it's
listen
like,
to,
dude,
man.
what? Yeah, and exactly because people try to say music doesn't change people, but these kids nowadays, they mindset are not as strong as ours was when we was grown.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah.
we could listen to killing and doing drugs and this stuff and be like, oh, it's still, you know, it's tight music, but it ain't for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But these kids swear by it. This they Bible.
My kids, my youngest right now that I talk to is 9 years old, and I talk to him just like I talk to the 16-year-old, and I let him know everything, like what's going on, about sex, about the music, killing, all that, just so they can be aware. So whenever something transpire over the time, they already know. Okay, well this is what I learned. Just being honest and upfront with my bigger brother or my dad. So just being transparency with your kids is definitely a must.
Yeah.
Hey, question to y'all then: what age y'all start having sex?
Having sex.
In line to your parents.
I was like 12.
What's the definition?
12.
What's the
I was
difference?
12.
Like sex, self,
No,
reflection.
No, not
sex.
self-reflection.
I was
Sex
12.
with a
12?
with a woman.
It was a girl. She was a little older than me, and she taught me what to do. I was 12 years old.
Off the porch.
A little older. How old?
Huh?
How old?
She was 15.
She was
I
like,
was 12.
She was a pedophile.
Yeah.
15, 12?
no,
Yeah.
no, that's not a
That's 3
pedophile at
years.
15.
17, man, yeah. But
No.
she was 15.
I think I was what's ninth grade? 15, 14, 15. But like the girl I was with, she was like experienced. So
Yeah.
like I didn't know what deep I was doing, and like it was bad.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Yeah, mine was I was 17. She was a set out.
yeah.
I lost my virginity to a set out.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did too.
wow.
I did too.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
At the riverfront.
Mine was more intimate. At the riverfront?
Yeah, at the riverfront. We took her for that walk.
Damn.
Yeah.
Drake, how old were you?
Shoot. I mean, 16, I believe.
16?
But it didn't work at first. He's like, man, you need to go home and play with yourself. Ain't going in. Sorry. Okay. Bet. Yeah. I think I was 16.
Oya, how old were
I
you?
was off the porch.
You like,
She was okay. Oya was 15. You was 16. You said how old?
12.
14. 14. Yeah.
And then you was 17.
You had that. You wasn't letting nothing in.
Relax. Relax. I am relaxed.
You ain't gonna take this shit back home like that.
Put your shoulders down. They are down.
Like, take this security
Put your
tag
arms
off.
down. Wait a minute.
I'm trying. You know what? How old was he?
Dude, not that much older than me.
Like 18,
Don't tell
I mean,
us.
he was probably 17, 18.
18. Yeah, that nigga was like, you know what? I ain't doing this one. Not today. Not today.
I think
You
like
go
the
home.
He said, with your
I
built-in
love him.
chastity belt.
We gonna FaceTime sex each other.
Yeah,
No,
I think the only
FaceTime went
back
out.
then it was audio. What you doing right now?
No, we had flip
What you
phones.
doing right
I had
now?
a razor.
Breathe in the phone.
Yeah. Say something sexy. My mama gone.
Dang, he had two
Say something else. I got my socks on and no drawers.
I think the only thing I remember about my first time is like, I bang real fast. It was bam. Yeah, she's like, wait a
You
minute.
hit her with that revolver.
Yeah, I hit her. She's like, you got another one in there. Just take a little time. Take your time.
That sound like rape.
You got,
That sound like
got another one
sexual
in there. You got
assault.
another one in the chamber.
Nah.
Just take your time, sir. Yeah, the second time, pop, bang, bang. Can't hold the gun. Can't hold this motherfucker. This is just
fumbling.
right.
Ooh, tragic.
Mine was always awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like y'all was damn near molested.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't good.
Listen a minute.
Yeah.
Hey, that's insulting, man. Y'all gotta know how to hold it. Hold it, ladies first.
Well, if y'all that good, you know, it's
Man. Bro, I'm telling you,
It's
like,
tempting.
yeah.
like the
Tempting
first
just to
time
go
with
to sleep.
a woman, a girl, like, and then you like feel like wetness and all that, but you're excited. Oh,
Because you're so used to your right
and
hand,
then
man,
you
right?
guilty. I just shouldn't be doing this. You run off. I was guilty. Was y'all guilty? I think I was guilty. Went home. I just went straight home. I shouldn't have
I
been
used
doing
to-
it.
I used to
What
feel
if she's
guilty.
pregnant?
I used to feel guilty when I used to watch nasty porn. And when I get down, I'm like, you just so nasty. Like, I shouldn't have done this.
You are filthy.
Sinner.
like, oh well, let me clean my hands.
Oh my God. I'm just going to go to sleep by myself and roll over.
You sinner, you sinner.
Yes.
Hey, look. Hey.
Why? Hold on.
But when you go
Why?
in the most, you
hold
dirty
on.
little
Why
whore.
is masturbation a sin? Why?
I mean, because that's what we've been taught.
Man, I don't believe it is.
It can't be.
No.
I think it was just those ones that back in the day that love hitting little boys.
Yeah, probably.
Wait, what?
Them little pedophiles.
Yeah, the
It's-
pedophile.
It's in the
The
history.
priest.
So it's like don't masturbate because you'll lose your love for little boys.
No,
you know,
man, I think it.
for real, because it's like it ain't nothing wrong. It's like honestly, if masturbation was such a sin, and it was like everybody was scared of that, and they didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much the cheating would go up.
Yeah.
So that's what I think how it created. Like it was created when a man and a wife, a man kept watching other women, lusting at the other women. So they created the sin called lusting and porn. Like porn, like
I think-
lusting at the porn.
I
like,
think if a man lusts after another woman, he's going to go cheat with her. You know what I mean? Like
That's what they
I think
feel
if
like.
if you self-love, I think that's self-love.
I would never see
Self-
these women in my life.
Get the edge off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that'll keep you from.
That's
Yeah,
self-maintenance.
Man,
Yeah.
it's
Self-maintenance, yeah.
it's better to jack off. Honestly, self-masturbate, right?
Self-masturbate.
Safer.
It's,
Like, how else
and
you
it's
gonna- how
safer,
else you gonna
and then I don't have to.
Cleaner.
I don't have to go. They got toys nowadays, brother. But it's easier to do that, and it's you're not cheating to me, versus going out there in the streets and doing it.
Right.
So you still
right,
gotta
right.
get it off.
It's safer, you know. It's like
Yeah.
shit.
Self-masturbation.
But don't put no hand sanitizer on your penis.
No,
Shit
who does
burn.
that?
Listen,
Sir,
listen, hold on.
come on, bruh.
Back in
I'm trying-
2008, 9, somewhere around there, I had
Sanitizer?
Listen,
Well, I put
listen.
a little thing of
Listen, Linda.
alcohol.
Listen, Linda. Listen. I had went on. I had took a little lunchtime quickie when I was working in North Little Rock, and when I got back to work, I was like, "Ooh, I smell a little like sex." So I went in the bathroom, but I didn't want to, put a whole, I ain't want to put soap and stuff because I have to rinse that off. So I was like, okay, let me do something real quick. Let me get this sanitizer, put it on,
Okay, you so grown.
and that shit burnt. I'm
Burnt.
talking about like I put some Nair with no hair on. or
Burnt the
something.
PP hole.
Nah, I ain't even put it on the beat. It was burning the shaft.
Oh, so she was dry in the motherfucker.
No, it was just the damn sanitizer. It
Yeah.
was like,
Get outta
That's a
here.
sensitive area.
yeah, that's
No.
yes,
Shouldn't
yes,
put
Come on.
sanitizer
yes,
on that.
Yes, that's a
The only
sensitive
reason
area.
why it's gonna burn is if she was real dry or you uncircumcised nigga. Cause
No,
ain't no way I can put
neither
some-
one of those.
there's no way I can put some sanitizer right here on my skin and it's gonna burn. No
Your arm is not your penis.
Put some
This is
sanitizer under
different
in
skin.
your armpit,
Exactly.
sir. I bet you $5 it burns.
Right.
It's the same thing.
It's different. It's different areas of skin,
Same
different
thing.
pores and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
So we
different
talking
areas.
to two men right here that's uncircumcised. Y'all going to hell.
You a damn.
First of all, you going to hell if you uncircumcised.
No turtleneck.
No. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't wear turtlenecks.
No.
Ain't no, I think we need to talk about that. Well, I don't know if y'all know, but I know, like, For the past 8 years, I've done this show called Sex on Stage, which I now call Sex Night Live.
Oh yeah.
We actually we was
Yeah,
all
we were there.
Oh, y'all came?
Yeah, we
I
all
remember.
there.
Y'all
Yeah.
was all there, and I appreciate y'all for coming. So, it's called Sex Night Live now. And originally, I started it, I was 18, matter of fact, at UCA at the University of Central Arkansas. And it's a sex education performance art show where we come and we talk about sex in all different aspects, but the whole purpose behind it was, ultimately to give like performing artists an opportunity to showcase their talent, but to also educate people on different aspects of sex, because you got a lot of people who are not educated. Even at the last show that we had, like Playa Mook, who was the host, she asked a lot of true-false questions that people didn't know the answer to. Like, we talked about, like, do you know how deep the vagina is? Do you know that certain STDs can be asymptomatic, meaning where you can't just look at somebody and tell that they got something? And we talked about consent. Like, we talked about a lot of different aspects of sex, and it's just so crazy how you would think that a lot of stuff is common sense. It's really not common sense. So I really take pride in doing that show, and this year we're traveling it. I'm gonna make this shit big. Like, it's gonna be big. We're going to Dallas. Catch us in Dallas. Going back to Atlanta, which I had one in Atlanta 2 years ago. It turned out really good, and this was the first one. This past show was the first one I ever did in Little Rock. It turned out good.
Yeah, it was dope.
Yeah,
and,
shout outs.
At UCA, which was in Conway, like it always turned out good. But I really love doing that show because I love talking about sensual things and educating people, because a lot of people are not educated.
That's true. That's true.
It's true.
Yeah, we all went, and I think we enjoyed like every bit of that show.
Yeah.
Yay! What was your favorite part?
Yeah, the white and black angels.
The
demons.
white and black
Yeah,
angels? Who?
the ones that was just flirting around.
Floating around.
I think Oya was the
Wait, hold
best.
on, but let me get to my.
That's what I'm saying.
Can I get my warm
That's
up?
my opinion, sir.
Golly, can I get my warm
Wait,
up?
go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
I said what I said.
All right then. And then they came out there. One chance, one shot. Yeah, one shot tonight. That shit was dope. Huh?
One
Oya?
chance.
Oh yeah, the poet.
Oya the Poet, and it's on Apple Music. It's on Snapchat,
Amazon.
Instagram. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oya,
You
stop.
can find that
Don't
on
do that.
Pornhub. You can find that on Pornhub too. They said one shot, one chance.
Crenshaw.
It's
Put
a
your
whole
jacket
intro.
back on,
It's a
Oya.
whole intro.
Wow.
But like she was dressed like to impress like the whole performance. They
Oh, it was dope.
I don't know the last song that they played, but they had the whole crowd.
Weekend, Yeah.
Yeah, they had the whole crowd
was
like
lit.
just jumping up and down. It was a real dope, real dope.
Man, okay. What was your favorite part, Sid?
I was there.
I
Yeah,
thought
he
y'all
was
just
there.
said
Sid
we all
definitely
were
was there.
Yeah, Sid was
Yeah.
there. Sid got uncomfortable when he seen that dude that looked just
No,
like him.
that was
With,
Chuck
barber.
ran
He
from the
had his
dude.
shirt- he had his-
It was a big.
He was a model.
Yeah, he was one of the models. He
he's
was
a
a rather
barber.
large.
He looked like Sid.
Oh,
No,
I know
no,
you're
with
talking
the
about
shirt
Ken
off.
plus size model.
Ken.
Yeah.
His name Ken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he had chest hair out.
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Sid was, oh no, this me, nigga.
The
Chuck
midget
ran from him.
Braun.
Chuck ran from him.
Braun.
There you go.
Braun.
That's him. That's him. Yeah. He sure got uncomfortable. He scooted.
Oh,
He
he
scooted
wanna-
behind me like I can protect him.
Chuck ran. Like somebody just did any, mini, money, mo, and he ran off to
Chuck
his
knew
life.
who he was though. Yeah. The whole show though, like the whole setup.
Yeah,
was
the
like,
whole concept was
yeah.
dope.
Even the ambiance, the way y'all said it.
Yeah.
It was
It
cool.
was nice.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
And like when I got there, it was pretty cool.
Oh, I like them dancers too.
Yeah, the dancers.
Cause y'all,
was
y'all
dope.
had men and women dancing, so it was appeasing all the crowd,
Yeah.
appeasing to the crowd. Yeah, so it was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Do it 2.0, cause Chuck like 2 point something.
Oh
You
yeah,
up
I'm gonna
2.5.
do
Do it
more
2.5.
often. I've usually only done it once a year, but I'm definitely gonna kick it into high gear and do it more often because people like that kind of stuff.
We definitely need a
Yeah,
summer
I mean,
version.
It's fun. It's always
Yeah.
fun. Now the one in Atlanta, like this last one, I had to really scale back because I don't know who was out there hating, but baby, if you're listening today, man, jump off a bridge. But somebody called the venue, and I guess they reported my show, and then the venue owner hit me up, was just like, this violates zoning codes and stuff like that. So a lot of stuff that I wanted to do, like this was really gonna be, when I say, kind of explicit but still educational and fun at the same time, I really was gonna take it there, like I did in Atlanta. But somebody tried to report the show, and like it literally almost did not happen.
The
So
one here or the
I
one
had
in
to- I had to
Atlanta?
come-
Atlanta.
No, the one down here in Little Rock. I was gonna do
Oh.
it at a Touch of Quality Event Center, and the owner was just like, "Yeah, you're not gonna be able to do this. This violate code." And I'm like, "No, I had to go to bat. I had to say all kind of stuff like, no, I just put that on the flyer because I just wanted to get people in. Like I really had to change up a lot because we were gonna have some live demos like in Atlanta.
A lot of demos like sex demos.
Well, no, we had a girl. She was gonna do like a fellatio demonstration. I wanted to, but she was probably gonna do it on the deal.
Yeah,
I wasn't
yeah,
gonna do it on
yeah,
a
yeah.
real dude. But it was really gonna be some cool stuff that I felt.
We
y'all
all
would've been like,
grown though.
exactly.
Can I cuss him out real quick for you?
Yes.
You's a bitch ass nigga, man.
Right.
You
Like,
hating
a
ass.
Arkansas.
whole-
Funk ass, booty ass nigga. Jump off the bridge, bitch ass nigga.
But it's just to show you, man. 'Cause
Okay,
when I
Savage.
used to live in Atlanta and I did this show in Atlanta, like when I tell you it was dope. We had a lady who's a sex therapist. Like she literally brought her toys and she did a live demonstration of how to use a clitoral stimulator. Like this woman really got on stage, busted wide open, and
Oh,
she
wow.
was
To herself?
explaining to it was another woman. Like the sex therapist was using it on another woman. And
It's
they just
nothing
had
wrong with
open-
those shows though.
and she was just showing a woman how to stimulate themselves, because a lot of women don't orgasm, don't know that they supposed to. Like really, it's been like a man's game. But she really, went there, and like the show was live. Like everybody was on their phones like this.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was
Arkansas, we
dope.
are so far behind. Like they do this everywhere else.
Delayed.
We men, we done seen pussy before, and women, y'all done seen dicks before. Like, why can't we be grown and
It was gonna be
enjoy
educational.
ourselves? And then it don't have to turn out to be an orgy. Like, come on, man, let's just like really like educate and enjoy ourselves.
It's educational.
I wouldn't mind.
But if it did turn out to be an orgy, I wouldn't be there.
Why you gonna get that like that? Yeah, but that's my spiel, y'all. We're gonna be in Dallas, Memphis, Atlanta.
Do it,
That's what's
do
up.
it.
That's
And
what's
next
up.
time y'all got one in Atlanta too, in Dallas, I got some connects with some
No,
people with some
shit.
venues. So
Invite us, nigga.
yeah, we gonna be there. Dead ass.
Let us host one.
we
or
We
something.
need a vacation
I
to
went
get
to
rid of
one-
them step kids.
I went to the one here. I was stiff the whole time. I was ready.
Yeah.
I was ready. It was. I like the.
Man,
the.
can I tell the people what you was doing in the back?
No, we're not gonna talk
Okay.
about.
Oh,
that.
well, all right.
And
No.
this is another episode of Three Guys No Lies. Thank y'all for
Yeah.
tuning in. Chuck, you ain't doing that.
No, I'm
All
gonna
right,
tell it.
we, next,
Although people want to know.
this is what they want to know. Next season, we actually
We got one more
flipping up
episode.
We got one more episode. before
but
season.
next season we're flipping it up, and we're gonna have a comic
Roast.
roast.
Yeah, we're gonna
So
do
we
it,
need
yeah.
a couple comedians that's real funny, and it's gonna be like you're gonna be right on the stage with us, and we're gonna talk about each other. So y'all make sure y'all pay attention, stay tuned. This has been another episode of Three Guys No Lies. Thank y'all so much, man.
Hey, and this is Three Guys No Lies.
At gmail.com.
Let's hit it, yeah.
3 guys, no lies at gmail.com.
Let me do my clock out. So this has been a great episode with 3 guys no lie at gmail.com, and Drekkia writes, tuning out. Be sure to follow me at www.drekkia.com. Buy my book 17 Mirrors. It's a collection of poetic
yeah.
reflections.
17 Mirrors.
And
17
yeah,
minutes.
just tap into what I got going.
Tap
Peace,
in.
love, and hair grease.
You wanna give them? Okay, yeah.
What?
And
Give 'em-
practical people.
I
was like, give her a little bit.
Yeah, I
You
was
wanna give
gonna
him a
say
little
that,
bit.
Yeah, but
Give him,
she-
we got time, don't we? Got time to give her a little bit. Or did you stop?
I got a minute.
you stopped it.
She got, yeah, she got
never
that
mind. It's
back.
over.
Oh.
7:13.
Hey, give us some 1 minute.
In practical people practice this art of perfection. In opposition, poets pencil precision on pieces of paper. People pursue this pursuit of this illusion of perfect. Picture a person, the product of imperfect, sleeping with serpents. See, some people would rather pay for redemption instead of playing for mercy. Instead of, ooh, what the fuck am I talking about? Crown hit me. In practical people practice this art of perfection. In opposition, poets pencil precision on pieces of paper. People pursue this pursuit of this illusion of perfect. Picture a person, the product of imperfect, sleeping with serpents. See, some people would rather pay for redemption instead of praying for mercy. Placing a price on my perspective, what's the plight of the people? Polluted perceptions punish populations of a poisonous public. So what's the purpose of privilege if the problems are plenty? Positive permutation, pretenders posing, they're phony with facades of pandemonium. proclaiming pleasure and pity, pressing to be pretty, with personalities equivalent to a penny is petty, so pathetic to the point that it's stupid, it's silly how students sit in silence instead of surfing for some simple solution, swimming in sewage. I'm the source of my supply, so I've arrived at the conclusion. Hey, y'all, snap it up for that. Thank y'all for tuning in.
That's what's up. What's the conclusion? What's the conclusion?
I never read finished that. It was just an alliteration
That was
poem.
good. That was good. Thank y'all.